Let's spam fire all the links real quick. Ah, shit, I forgot the tags. Whatever. Real deal. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah. Alright. Put that to the side. I had a little bit of technical difficulties before. Starting stream. You know what I can do? What the... Had a screen glitch real quick. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, we good? We good. Okay. Hi. I'm just a tad bit late. Twitter ate my fucking message. In the middle of typing it too, so I had to rewrite my going live thing. We're still with Push for Partner. We're in the last week of it. So it's just this and 2 streams after. Getting happy that Song of Three Realms is likely going to be more common. Oh, I was thaumaturge for a moment. Well, no matter. For you see, where once we do now have a new trick up our sleeve. And that is, we don't need to play healer for main story. We can now play Gunbreaker. Critical on the... Hello. Opening up with a B-movie script, I see. Yeah, now we can do Gunbreaker. I was waiting till level 60 to do that. Though we do have healer at level 60, we can now try out a new... We have something at around the level of the tier of play we're at. I went by to get Tetra on Tetra on White Mage. Sorry, got distracted. Because I thought something I'd already read said something else. My legs. The Gold Saucer, the only place that invested in full damageless terrain. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone, eh? That things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Lore? Why do you have a gun? Who gave you that? Beg pardon, you traveled to Churning Mist together, along with Astinian. Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Needhog dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Amric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Amric to Four Times Manor. Yes, it's for Tom, but excellent suggestion. Very well, Lore. I shall await you there. Shorty. Tiny baby man. Yeah, that'd be, something vigil. I'm normally playing a white mage, so it feels weird to have a lot of attack buttons. It's like, damn, I can hurt people in more ways than one. I got AoEs. AoEs that chain into AoEs. What is this power? I can drop my health to 1. I can basically... Oh, wait. I was like, I could basically kill my character in any environment. And I was like, wait, no, you're invulnerable for a little bit of time, so... Or does it apply the fall damage? We gotta experiment, right? Oh, that move has a 5-minute cooldown. Okay. We can experiment. Royal Guard! It sucks that I can't dye this outfit red. You know, sure as shit, I would have gone, Devil May Cry. I know the issue. My brain is like, the map says down, but that doesn't look right, because the thing's up top. Tiny Alduin. Or, I guess this would be Parthenax. We stabbed out Alduin's eye. Also, fun thing, my alt account has probably one of the bigger pictures in recent times.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
It has a total of 19 participants, though only 9 of them have faces.
For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
I like that delivery. Alright, I can see why people like this guy. I mean, he was already a kind of chill dude.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
We bring the most
What
wonderful
of the truth revealed to us
spaghetti.
by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
I fucking love pasta.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If
You
both
have the
highborn
balls.
and lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
Do you want to drink?
If the Holy See knew of this and chose
Does
to
it
remain
have to be
silent,
blood
their
specifically?
crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Asking for no discernible reason.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to
I'm just
conceal
saying.
the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
How different is blood from other
At best,
things?
you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must
Okay.
see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united.
Sir Amric going like, I'm a whistleblow.
But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead, and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
How dare they brand you a traitor and clap them elf cheeks.
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Taking a little bit of Lincoln with that.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
A house divided will not stand.
My lady, is it wise to let him go?
I technically
sympathise
don't
with
have
Lord
the
Commander's
authority to
desire
stop
for
him.
reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
They didn't come here for no human
Though
cheeks.
he
They want them
comports
elf
himself as a
cheeks.
realist, he has long dreamt
They
of
are
reform.
kind of tall.
It was that
I
idealism
can
which first
see
drew me to
people
him,
liking
that which made me swear an oath to serve.
tall and lanky. That's a lot of people.
We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it.
I'm
Even should the
indifferent,
Holy See cry
but
heresy.
I can see why people like it.
You cannot mean.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass.
Yeah,
if
they
the rumors regarding his
look,
heritage are to be
being
believed,
tall and
we
being
have naught
thick
to
are
fear.
I'm not gonna say mutually exclusive. It's actually harder to get whiter if you're
Lies
taller
and slander.
because
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
dude, it's a
I labor
pope.
to believe it.
It's
Sir Emmerich is
definitely
truly the
diddling
Archbishop's
something.
son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such,
The
but the rumors have
The
plagued him
best-
since childhood. That he rose to
the
his
best
current
case
position,
scenario
despite
for a
being
pope
despised
is
as a bastard
the
and
scandal they
accused of
had
profiting from his
is
father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character.
is of a consenting person of age.
It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should
That
our
is the
worst
most
fears be
tame a
realized,
pope
the
will
Archbishop
ever
will not
be
so quick
be
to execute his
exposed.
own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Eventually, but
Bastard or
for
trueborn, he is our
having
nation's
sex with a
best
person
hope.
of age.
If the
The
Holy See
average,
dares to threaten
however.
him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear. The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
I like how
Worshipful,
there's
be
a political
reasonable.
drama and we're talking.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling
Hello?
for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man.
Hello, Archbishop. I heard you like them
On the
young.
sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
It is unfortunate I did not level Bard.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Romantic? I be slurping my coffee today. But yeah, it usually takes a little bit of extra effort for a tall person to get wider. So it's actually typical that's like big person, if they're not eating as much to, like, if they're not eating more to compensate for the added height, then they typically end up a bit scrawnier. But that's just because, like, their body would need more to get wider. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Yeah, this is way worse. Give me the beans. I need to check something. It'd be like one of my highest level items. Acolyte skirt. Battle mage is. Oh. Yeah. 132. Oh, yeah, that. Way worse. Okay. Just making sure I don't grab pants I ain't gonna use on that character. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even an army of knights at our back, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Forton and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries, rumored to reside in the Broom. Yeah, they're coming into play. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might be persuaded to assist in Sir Amaric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino. and I would have you and Lore reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, you two may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries, make our case. My thanks. Estinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The Dragoons have no love for politics. They will gladly watch and wait while the Highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Lord, we shall hurry up to the Forgotten Night. Sorry, the reason I didn't add in the My Lady part there is, A, I needed to take a breath, and then when I took the breath, I mentally went like, I've been voicing Estinian as a little rude, so no. We should hurry to the Forgotten Night. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. It is I, Alphino. I've been arrested by the Holy See for hitting a schoolchild with my Honda Accord. Don't know why, it's just... My brain is just on, like... What are funny things to say with these voices? Damn, real fake geometry. Man, this place looks fucked. But that's kind of the point. Wait, I can test the thing. I can test the thing. We're gonna do a test. Yeah, that's high. That's high enough to fuck me up. We're doing a test. This will cost us a handful of gil. Oh, perfect. We have our... Yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's where the story quest is. First things first, let's see if... Perfect. Alright. Let us test to see if Super Bolide protects us against fall damage. Make sure this doesn't fuck me up. It does? What do you know? Good thing to test before that comes into play later. Though if you're using there are probably more effective means than using Super Bolide to block fall damage, because normally fall damage reduces you to 1 HP at most anyways. But I guess if it's like, oh, I've been wounded while running towards the cliff, because I think if you've taken damage, I think it's like it does your max -1 at most. Lord, Alphino. Good, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gilbermont and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? I never understood that. I mean, you're not serious. What was Sir Amric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed... Anyway, I heard rumors that the people you're looking for... Well, I heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker, if I've ever heard one. Alpha Nova, it is Pride Month. But, mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make all the inquiries below. What slap fucking hurt? Bunny Man got a knife and a gun and started slapping hard. What's up? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Come on! Oh, what shot? Do the blunder! Demon Fang! It is I, a tale's protagonist. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Come on! Give that taunt. Not a single shred of information. Just as I suspected, these revolutionaries will not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it's good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go to see if Gilberlant knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, he surely must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Sonic Boot! Yeah, that'd be up there. Invalid target. Damn. Sonic Boot! That lasts a decent bit of time. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Lord, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get it. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter in Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Come on! Something I can do other than the holy spin. Fist bump. Roll and roll. Yeah, creates a barrier, nullifying additional effects. Low plus 20% when barrier is struck. How peculiar. That requires a little bit of timing, I suppose. Oh, wait, Aetheryte. We could just... Oh. We stimming. I would so dye this jacket red. Though I guess it would mess up the color coordination with Asthenian and Ice Art. I like that the outfit my character was wearing being green during that. So, you're Gilbert Long Saren boy. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right, right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Did you just make a plant go extinct? That's like real bad ecologically, right? What? Sorry, I have a... That's the name of my sibling. Didn't know that they're... I mean, it is an Irish name. Huh. How funny. I wouldn't even notice that if I wasn't fucking around with my emotes. What did you do? Look, real affection is when you name a Pokemon after someone. Look, just saying, there's a Tepig named named that. Do. Well, you gotta hand them over. You gonna hand them over or not? Aye, this'll do. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There's a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what sort of stories they'll share. Yeah, all of this armor. They start you with armor. It's like Gunbreaker gives you armor that like far exceeds any of the shit that you would just far exceeds all the shit that you'd be getting in Heavensward. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hyrtha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Put the moves on her. What? You fucking heard me. Make her day. Oh. Why the alcohol? It's not for her, love. Oh. Oh. Huh. Fucking around with emotes once again. Look, on my old account, I have passed around this bunny boy like a fucking blunt. Yes, I'm Hyrtha. I beg your pardon, but do I know you, sir? I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. A special recipe. Must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that Baron. He got a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. Wait a fucking second. You motherfucker, you. She just goes and fucking reaches over the fucking throttle. My character. I'll fucking kill you. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. And when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but it was with a cure. Made it so... but I was with a cure. Made it so much... Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets, like so much refuse. After she returned to Broome, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Dear God. What the fuck? Walks over. I told you, the wine wasn't for her. It's just the fucking 1,000-yard stare. Here's another bottle, lad. You smell like... You smell like the gold saucer. Oh shit, he knows. You smell like Raban's bedchambers. I know that musk from anywhere. Okay, I will just stop the fucking imagery. So, the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Gold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Garrido, for example. Surely you heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. You're gonna tell me you're gonna tell me all that little, you're gonna tell me all of that fucker's little secrets. I'll tell you what. Go on, put on some lipstick, be impressive, and give me the tea when you're done. You're gonna... I want to know what fucked up things he did before he decided to take those vows. Did he kill a man? Will he kill more? Did he find it funny? What sort of man was this bishop? Where the fuck? Geraldo on the fucking roof? I'm being confused by the geometry. Or is it under the floorboards? Let's... Yeah, okay. It was underneath the establishment. Alone's blessing be upon you, sir. Ah, a gift? Me? This scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by my dear friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won him over. But those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. You remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mist. Okay, getting a bit more story to this. So noble beds, housemaid. Housemaid gets put on the street, and then I guess something like pneumonia got her. Some sickness, or just happenstance. Vague, but I don't think it matters. Point is, she died eventually, and the daughter had to grow up solo. She was a remarkable woman, Lore. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Is this gonna be Mongrel? I'm thinking. Like, the leader of the resistance is gonna be this, like, that daughter. Everyone who knew her is, like, super old, so the daughter might be an adult by now. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Lore, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Wow, this guy proceeded to barely tell me shit. Oh, you know. Oh, there's something I could try. Alright. I know Super Bolide gives us a few seconds of invulnerability, but I know it doesn't. We don't get enough time to regenerate. Alright. What would be the farthest drop? It'd be... Yeah, that'd be the farthest drop. One. Damn. Well, what can you do? Still looking for your mongrel. Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? Ruby eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you cause you asked nicely? They didn't tell me shit. Worthless barky. Now, actually, yeah, I think it's confirming my suspicion, though. That's, like, the, bastard child of the nobleman is the, resistance leader. Have you made any progress? He had you do what now? I mean, I know you were an errand boy at the Gold Saucer, but... Ugh! Why was the lipstick necessary? So, our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Got ourselves a half-elf. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Mayhap, sorry, there must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where's Tataru? Confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Lore. I have a premonition this isn't gonna end well. Royal Guard! I know, it's more effective if I hit them with the Kama! I see a giant glowy. Supermassive glowy in your area. Okay. Oh shit, I should have. Silly me. Alpha, no, the fuck you do? Oh, he's probably just vibing. She must be somewhere around here. I take it you have had no luck either. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing them, or her. Quickly, Lore, after them. Yes, I know them is.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I know they is unisex, but it felt a little weird. It was an unintentional them the first time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Nah.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
I don't like the way you said that.
Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
I fuck with this.
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Sorry, my brain is like jostling around the wording of that. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, huh? The Forgotten Night, say? You can tell she got major character vibes by how she's dressed. And I fuck with that. I am not immune to women with gun. Not in the slightest. But at that point, it's more the gun speaking. But honestly, the sense of style. Pump. She has the "we're going to fucking fight" symbol over her. I wonder what abilities I lose at level 60. Or like level 59. There's no auto. I heard no voice lines.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Yes, that's about the sound of it.
What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has
I'm
gone
trying to
ask the
determine if her
Archbishop
ears
he
are
wouldn't mind letting
smaller
everyone
than
know.
a normal elf, but I think they're
Easy,
normal
simple.
size.
The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
That's a big gun.
What in the hell's...
Yeah, I think they're still breathing.
The unmistakable scent of heresy.
Oh, you ready for round 2, bitch boy? Wait.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do.
I'm gonna shove that
Sickness
trident
is
up your
wont to
ass.
fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens. I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered.
I have a
Step
Rosarius.
outside, milady. In here your toys could hurt someone.
Alright.
Right there!
Here, let me... Oh, they got... Nope. Oh, fuck. I need to hurt this guy real badly. Gotta kill the healers first. It feels so great having fucking armor for days. You. We actually do have a healer. Hello, Harchapon. I was so focused on killing motherfuckers. I have so much health you can't even fucking fathom. I keep not finishing the combo. I'll just eat this hit. Oh, I see here. No more healers.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
That animation is goofy as fuck.
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emeric answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well-bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun. Same as mine. Same story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue buds to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Halenard. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See in the high houses. Not much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that, nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was was your beloved Sir Amaric's doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. The way they would have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that we need the cooperation of your allies in the service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You'd be fools not to. Given your goals, lowborn knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear. But it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Huh. Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean? I mean, the city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, cause you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Amaric and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Estinian and I will make ready to breach the underground goal and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Harchefon and Master Alphino. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realize what you intend, they'll fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the goal. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you're within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Amaric and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what needs to be done. Alright, is this like a dungeon? A dungeon or a duty? Let us find out. I sure hope this night is uneventful. It would really suck if this night, the penultimate night before my retirement, has any issues caused by some, say, I don't know, walking one-man armies entering into our one of our biggest governmental offices. Like a gorilla let loose in a daycare. It would really suck if 2 days before my retirement, I got fucking mulched. The others are in position, Master Law. I will send word once you and your party have entered. Alright, it's an actual quest. I guess I will do this. I will do this the quick queue way. As the most blindingly... Is there a glamour plate with just glasses? No. I think I need to. Can I glamour this up? Cast glamour. Do I not have a glamour prism? Can I make a glamour prism? Let me just... Hello! We're getting some crafting done, surprisingly. That's me in the corner. Unable to crack. Fuck. Alright. We got a lot of beans we could sell. Chocobo saddlebag. Fuck you, okay? Put that away. Put that away. Yeah, we're... Alright. What does this require? You do not have the required crystals. I require a wind crystal, it seems. Fuck, I did this for nothing. Gathering method. Fuck. Quarrying. Yes. A short trip. I probably could have bought glamour prisms. Wait, can I make that as anything? I could probably just use my highest. I'll say for flare, let's do... Yeah? Oh. Oh, I see. It has to be a... That's why it required wood. That makes sense, actually. Fuck it. We have synthesized the glamour prism. All of this. So that... There we go. I like the glasses. Honestly... Oh, that's a... That's another thing. Yes, chat, we are in fact fucking around for let's do that. I know it is white mage and we have white hair, but I think the white hair is actually kind of distracting with the all white outfit. So I think we can amend this by applying royal blue dye. I think that looks fucking nice. And we could keep everything as is. We could probably remove the dye later. Actually, let's see how, not too much of a difference with the skirt, but what about the boots? Show the rest of the gear. Thank you. Trying to figure out what color would work well. Wine red, maybe? Ruby red? Wait, what if we had something for this? Delamode. We might not have something for this. You know what? It's fine as is. I like the blue. Good, hey. The vault. I have all my abilities up to date. I also realize I'm likely going to... Next expansion, I'm gonna need another hotbar. Let's return over to Ishgard. You have been blessed, Torime. Spin. 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 Run in circles around you. And by you, I mean me. I'm running in circles. Because I'm gonna get dizzy. Guess not a whole lot of people going through Heavensward right now. You know when Dawn Trial comes out, like comes out proper, I'm likely gonna have to be taking a break because servers might get real full. Well, we'll see. Let's get cozy. Aha, I can stretch my legs, but doing it while sitting. Check my Discord. Neener, you can't see what I'm looking at. Chat, can we beat them with hammers? Ah. Hello. Hot damn. Guess we're waiting for tanks these days? I imagine. Potentially. Well, I've had my fun with quick queue. We can afford to wait just a wee bit. Just letting them know that, okay. I love killing federal agents. It's federal agent slaughtering time. They reckon they have themselves a cannon? Look at this, nice and steady. I love taking down guards. I love regular dude enemies. Alright, tank. Open that shit up. Alright. Giving everyone some free eats. Oop. Fucking Dre. Alright. Brief detour. Thank you, Fireball Mage, for doing the fireball thing. Stun lock them. They don't even get to fight back. Their last words are meaningless. Yeah, I'll grab it. Ooh, big ass fucking knights. Give it a few seconds of stun. We are moving to the inner sanctum, where more of those false idols will stand. Their flesh. Goodbye, random federal agent. You are on a government payroll, which makes this so much more delectable. I get it. There's fucking knight pieces.
I'll cut you to pieces!
So, alright. Sir Grano.
I will not yield to you! I have the power! Down with you!
Standing out of the way of that.
Down with you!
All right. More horses? Is that another fucking train I hear? Alright. Oh. Stunning the knights, cause they get to die without the glory. Oh, that turned out well. Got a bit nervous there with all the AoEs. Ah, we get that kill you for real. No words needed, fuck this guy.
Filthy rats!
Emboldened.
Be done with you! Sickness must be purged! And now the final curtain! This shall be a mercy. You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Be done with you! Sickness must be purged! Sickness must be purged!
Aha! Then Alfred Owen. That's a cute detail. Okay.
Our power! How can this be?
You're weak as shit compared to the power of...
Fall back!
I guess, I'd guess the power of, fuck. Heidelin. We are a walking warhead.
Father, please!
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
Lamau, I fucking love
Tear
power.
down the very pillars of our society, our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years. A fool to the last.
I fucking love money and power.
Look out!
The power of friendship. Oh! Oh, he dead! I was just warming up to him. Damn!
Asisla awaits.
Well, fuck.
Lord Orchefort!
He became a Heartless. Sorry, too soon. It's too soon.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
I think he's missing an organ. A very important one at that. No, I guess it wasn't to the heart, it was stomach, but still an important organ. You have a lot of organs that are important at your abdominal. You know, your entire rib cage is built around the idea that you have a lot of very important things in your body you shouldn't.
You are unharmed. Forgive me,
You stupid twink. I'm a walking warhead.
Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Oh, for a second I thought Estinian was a blood splatter. I thought Estinian was the blood splatter from. Okay. I was like, damn, but they like, whoa. I don't know what to say. The others, they gathered at Forton Manor. He fucking dead. That was a fairly long-lasting character too, because you see him in A Realm Reborn for a while. Like, he is the guy you were talking to from Ishgard in A Realm Reborn. So it kind of interesting that they were like, yeah, we're just gonna kill this dude off. Fucking neat. Good. Not as in good, like, oh, glad he's dead. It's sort of like I'm glad that they're not pulling the punches. A lot of A Realm Reborn is like, hey, this character assumed dead, they come back. Okay, there's Neuraxia. I guess there were a couple characters that stayed down. But a lot of Heavensward was kind of defined by them putting a string around around the coin for tragedy and yoinking it back. Like, hey, you know your treason conviction? It just disappeared overnight. Like, well, that seemed pretty fucking convenient. It's like, oh, yeah, the Crystal Braves have no need to operate anymore, so, like, they're not even doing anything these days. Huh? We might do that at some point. Yeah, there's please enter, Master Gyosten. Not even a prompt. Like, do you want to enter? It's like, walk on in. My boy died saving you? Damn.
Don't. Please.
That was a shitty trade.
Lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling.
Oh,
Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
I fucking sure hope so. He was the best boy out of the three. I cannot stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Harshavon took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Amric, Lore. I worry for his well-being. What's that an aetheryte current for? We recently held a ceremony to honor the passing of Sir Shlode Bame, third son of House there. But I'm surprised to see none of the Rose Knights from Camp Cloudtop in attendance. Not that they should abandon camp, mind you, but at the very least I should expect Ron Tremont or perhaps Lady Laniette in attendance. I'm sure she has her reasons for not attending, but Ron Tremont is a dear friend of mine, and I know she cared for Sir Shlode Bame. They worked quite closely for many years, not to the very end. Which is why I want you to present this to him. A battle standard raised during the ceremony. I'm certain he would have attended if he could, and at the very least I think he would appreciate a memento from the ceremony. Okay, so this wasn't from... This isn't the guy who just died. This is Harshavon's funeral. I was like, kind of interesting that they give you a side quest so, so quickly. You know what? I'm too fucking lazy. Let's... Rest in peace, the Goofster. And whoever this guy is. Good day to you. What can I do for you? The battle standard of the steel vigil, shot by flame just as I remember. No, there is much I wish I could not remember from that day. In the wake of the calamity, we're all but defenseless, and Svar and Safed saw fit to give us no quarter. I would hope to never again see a battle so bloody. He laid down his life for our nation, for the few of us who escaped with our lives. A true leader to the bitter end, and I always treasure the years spent under him. But I'm not worthy of a memento such as this, though she may be reluctant to accept it. Lady Lynette should be the one to have this. I realize she has her own way to deal with grief, and I suspect that's why she did not attend the ceremony, but in all my years serving House Helenart, I have never been the sort to simply let go of a family. Please, friend, take this battle standard to her. Oh yeah, there's ether currents in this fucking place, isn't there? Yeah, of course there would be. Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there... Why wouldn't there be? What's the first one? Northwest. Huh. Yeah, you better fucking not, you stupid chicken. Hello there, Lore. Is there something you need? The battle standard from the Still Vigil. You are too kind. This is a most unexpected gift. Shlodban was a good man, always ready to put his needs before his own. They were a family and they mourned his loss like a family. Though I wish they had not followed Francel's example. He insisted on a post in Central Kurthis, hoping to avenge him someday, and Shlodban's men were quick to follow suit. I refused to dwell on the past, grieving at gatherings year after year. It's not what he would have wanted. Hey, he would have me live my own life, and fulfill my own dreams. His passing was a great loss to our house, but hardships are not unfamiliar to us. Times are hard, but we'll move forward, and in time, Ishgard will become a great nation he believed it could be. Free of war. Excuse me, Lore, a moment of your time if I may. I recently received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I'm at a loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with gallicats? They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article on their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance belies a rather nasty temperament, and if it were a simple matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, is that taking a proper sample requires a delicate touch, a certain finesse that's beyond the capabilities of myself and my men. Because they're so fragile, you could not obtain a proper sample from the first you fell. But I have no doubt a man of your talents could procure a wing of immaculate quality. I realize this is a rather personal request, but I'd be forever in your debt. I'm beating you to death with rocks. Why the fuck would it have me walk all the way over there for a galley cat when you just kill them normally? I also realized I could have been doing this as a tank, but whatever. We're about to level up. Anyhow. There we go, we didn't even have to go far. My, what an extraordinary find. I'm pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloudkin. Oh, how forgetful of me not to mention it sooner. This sample is meant for Ataloon, the renowned naturalist. She's hard at work on a new article for the New Eorzean Geographic, and requested the sample be delivered with utmost haste. You can be sure she will hear it was the incomparable Lord Kiasin who made possible her latest work on Cloudkin. I cannot be fucked. We're warping 10 feet. You. Hi.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
No.
Some wounds do not heal.
I forgot I had that emote up.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I fucking love money.
To hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it.
You already knew? Yes, I
The
already knew.
architects of
I'm doing
Ishgard,
this for money.
King Thordan and his Knights 12 entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us.
But what about the second eye? Does the Pope have it?
I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, Must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught?
Yes.
Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire.
The chains of antiquity, or the sins of antiquity, by giving us new sins to be our burden.
If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You don't call someone eminent and not think you're evil. I'm sorry, it's like the title Vizier. Yeah, it might be an official term, but that word sounds evil.
You saw something, did you not?
You don't hear someone call themselves Vizier and immediately think, yeah, this is a trustworthy person. No, Jafar is a Vizier.
Power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
Good thing you did in my stead.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I've given some thought to that as well.
During the Raban waking from a cold sweat as he hears from the mountains.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horsham was unlike anything I've
Raban
ever
waking
seen
from a
before.
cold sweat as as he wakes up and he just hears from the mountains just People of Coerthis, Dragon Pussy is back on the menu. We will make our own gold saucer. With blackjack and even more hookers. If you find my bastard son, spit on his face. He escaped execution, but I still want to feel like I got the last laugh.
The spectacle called to mind King Thornton and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture. Holy powers and all.
Raban activating, fighting like he has 3 arms.
Instilled with the belief of
In
countless devoted
response
souls.
to the idea of someone trying to usurp the gold saucer.
7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Wait, but that dude doesn't have the power of the Echo,
Are the
right?
Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Fucking, you can't just do that to me. Master Kjarsen, Master Alphino. I, Amric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Her aid in preventing whatever's it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. I will have Sir Zephyrn's heart for what he... I love how there's just the, I will kill this motherfucker. Thank you, Lore. I've heard many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest. Much has changed since our Order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Lore and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an Archbishop... Oh, fuck. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even without my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Needhog's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it, we will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my land, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Lord, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Lord. I believe I have much to discuss. We have gained a new move. No, we didn't. I hope. Yeah, we're good for at least 4 more levels. Oh no, that just turns to the stone 4. 6 more levels. Salel was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop, on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Laniette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches under the blue window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Helenard has yet to establish a foothold. We need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Lore. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Skysteel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Come on! Sonic Break is the one where, like, you just fucking zoom in on someone, right? And I guess there wouldn't be a training post somewhere. Whatever. I think this is a good place to end. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys Wednesday for the penultimate. I'm trying to remember what game I'll be playing Wednesday. I think maybe more Yakuza? What's the other thing? It's a bi-weekly schedule, so I have to figure out what I was doing. Which I can do. Let's pull it up. Let's see what the schedule looks like. I hear a train in the distance, so we should make this quick. Dear God. It is not taking shit. That's an old stream schedule. Oh. Elden Ring, I think. No, this was Song of Three Realms week. Or last week was Song of Three Realms week. So, Yakuza. We'll be playing more Yakuza 4 Wednesday. Thank you so much for showing up. I'll be doing more art in the meantime. Also, next time, I might do a little bit of this game to, we might we'll see next Monday if we're able to get in to the game. Because I don't know if Heavensward is gonna drop soon. It's like, I think it's dropping fairly soon. If we're able to even get in, we'll do Final Fantasy, but we might need to prep a backup game for next Monday. I guess we could go to quote-unquote the next game in the series with FF15, but temporarily. Be a rather interesting swap up temporarily. But yeah. So there's that. Then there's so we'll be playing some more Yakuza 4 Wednesday. And that's it. You can find me on hello YouTube. You can find me on Twitch. Hi Twitch. You can find me on YouTube for streams and maybe other video stuff in the future. The VODs stay fresh longer on YouTube. That said, as for art, you can find me on Twitter, Kara, co-host, Newgrounds when I eventually get to updating it, and Blue Sky. Some has the normal art and the not safe for work art in the same vein, and some have separate accounts for safe and not safe stuff. Blue Sky has it together, but that's because I flag the not safe stuff. Kara just doesn't allow an SFW. Newgrounds has that shit together. And Twitter has 2 accounts for it. See you then. There's another train coming. See you Wednesday. Goodbye.